So we're here to solve this TomTom puzzle by Jeffrey Bardon called The Missing One. And that's where we really want to label this cell with a 1, so we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc. coming up in this outward spiral. It's probably a case where the puzzle theme worked really, really well until the last digit, but we'll come back at the end and see if this actually was a 1 or is just being hidden to make the solve a little trickier. 11 is probably the most limited cage at the start, which has to be 5 plus 6, where 12 can be 2 times 6 or 3 times 4. Now that the 5, 6 is to the left, it's got to be 3 times 4. Get 1, 2 on the edges. 10 has two options. It's 4 plus 6, or it's 2 times 5. 9 has two options, which is 6 plus 3, or 4 plus 5. One of the things I'm noting, given 4, 5 is in a lot of spaces up here, is does the 4, 5 clue work up above? Well, that removes 6, 4 because of the 4, and removes 2 times 5 because of the 5. So this has to be 3 and 6, which clears out the one of the two options, gives us 2, 5. That means this is a 1 up here, a 2 over here, 4 down here. Still some more to work through, but let's try to just see if we can get this outer frame still finished. The 7 can no longer take a 3 because a 3 plus 4 is being eliminated, but this has all the other options for it. 6 can be 1 and 6, 1 and 5. It can be 2 times 3, so it looks like it's got lots of options. 5 coming down always has an option like 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. With this 2 up above, it has removed the other sum, which is 2 plus 3. So actually one thing that does is it's going to force us to always have a 1 in it. So that's actually a pretty key observation. So let's just reduce this down to this. Looking then up to this 3 clue, the only value I see then that still works for it is 3, 6. 6 minus 3 getting to 3. And with that being the case and this 4 coming across, this cell looks to be just a 5. This is a 4 coming down here. Eliminating the 5 limits it to 2, so this is 1, 6. This is 2, 3. I'm seeing 2 3s in the space, 2 6s in the space, so those eliminate down. So if I'm thinking about the 4, 4 cannot be 1 and 3 anymore because there's already 3s in this column. It can be 1 and 4, it can be 1 and 5. There is an option of 6 minus 2 actually, so this has some flexibility. That's probably not where to look, so let's now come to these 3 cell clues we haven't considered at all. 8 can be a sum or a product, 1, 2, 4, and but look at this 1, 4 over here, that wouldn't work, so this has to be a sum. 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. This 1 eliminates over here. That now means this is 1, 2, 5. And eliminating all those digits, we're left with just the option of the 6 here from what we talked about before. Again, there's not the ability for a 3 to be in the cell because of values up and below. So 6 and 3 and 6. This leaves behind this 2, puts in a 2, 3, 3, 4. We now have 1, 5 in these cells. Didn't look at this 2 yet, but a 2 can be a subtraction or a division. 4, 2, 1 is the way that goes. 5, 1, 2 is the way that goes. 6, 1, 3 is the way that goes. The 3, 6 here is going to eliminate that 6, 1, 3 choice. So 5, 1, 2 still looks like it's possible, but actually that's over here being canceled. So this looks, am I right to say this is only 1, 2, 4? And if that's only 1, 2, 4, 1 is here, 5 is here, 5 and 2. The 2 below means this is a 2, moves this 2 actually over. We now have 1, 5, 6 as a pair here, so this is just 3 and 4. This is the only space for a 6 left in this column, puts in a 6 and a 3 and a 3. This is 4 and 1, puts in 1, 6, puts in 6, 5, puts in this last 4, puts in a 3, 5, 1, 5, and we finish the grid. So good, fun puzzle to work around the outsides, and we do see at the end this could have been another 2, so there's a way you could break the theme, make this a 2 and this a 1, and that might actually still be solvable if the clue is 1 to 10, but it had a good countdown work. This top row, this left column gave us some isolated cells, thinking through the limited cases, actually seeing that there has to be a 1 in this cage to give us a 3, gave us a lot of the rest, then working this 8 across and this 2 across. Set the rest of the grid. So a fun puzzle, but a pretty challenging TomTom. So it was really about looking at cage values together to get some of the eliminations like this set here with the 9 having to be a 6 and 3. So hopefully you're learning a little bit through this video of things you'll need by the end of this week, and for our hardest TomToms for sure, of joint considerations of placements. We'll see you again soon.